Old rages blocking all the holes, hide inside walls, decided to go. Calm silence, don't pick apart its source, make it up but just put it aside. Don't find us waking upside down, find your sense and hold it, here watch it unfold. Phrase tendrils creeping for a home, the steely grey glow of your eyes. But by night I'm silenced and still. Can you make yourself feel unkind? You cry out when you see we all have come freely alone. No brightness but misinterpret words, deflect us from the sight of you, drenched and afraid. Fight in the sourness that pulls around the brain. It's an offering, an offering, an offering again. Sealed inside each verse, up above my words, you've a sense, I'm sure, that's as true as any. For the times I tried but didn't make the connections, and I'm left to feel. If I was you, I'd lie. 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 Oh, judgment picking apart your eyes, fooled by the skull and pulled his rope. Oh, judgment picks apart your eyes, we barely are truthful to us. Good afternoon, good Wednesday to you, good any time of day, good any day, because you could be watching this in the future, or the present, but not the past. How's everybody doing? Yes, this is kind of a new microphone, but it's the one that I was using last year before it got too humid, and then it just couldn't handle it, so it started going to sleep. I'm going to play one more piece, and then our special guest for today, Mr. Jay Crocker from Nova Scotia, is going to join us. If you want to share the stream before then, or during or after then, please do. And let me know what you want to hear, because I have most of a set list planned out for today, but very up for some requests. There's a couple of anniversaries of albums that were big for me, so I'm going to play some tracks from those. But let me know what you want to hear. This is from the second record of mine. It's called Go On. You've had enough of this now, to make up your own mind and piece together. You chewed the ones of this off and left them as an offering in the culvert. blithely you pick out your words and won't change them no matter what the fashion. Clothed in your nouns and your verbs, the best attempts to lead you to distraction. So come on, don't hide it. Go on, and don't hide it. Go on, don't tell me you would to know by now. Lost in your jewels, your sense is chewed out. Don't tell me you would to know by now. The worst of it all is cycled round. You've had enough of this now. That was Go On from the second record. So yeah, I'm quite pleased to be introducing to you the one and only Mr. Jay Crocker, all the way from Nova Scotia, Crosstown, Nova Scotia, which is on the South Shore. Jay, how are you doing?
Good. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. We can hear
Am I
you.
too quiet?
You're perfect. You're just perfect. Just the way you
Yes.
are.
Great.
Please, everybody, welcome Mr. C to the zone with your yellow hands
Do you
doing
want me
this.
to start? Good evening, or hey.
Good anytime. It could be any time.
I don't know if
That's
I've
what I was
never
realizing.
really done one of these before, so
Well, you are.
here we go.
This is really happening. How are you doing? Most importantly.
I'm pretty good.
Yeah. What's been going on in your last year of everything?
Well, I mean, out here in Nova Scotia, we haven't really. It hasn't been as devastating as much of the rest of the world. So I consider myself very, very fortunate.
Mhm.
And I don't know what happened, but yeah, super lucky to be here.
And you're
And
really
in
kind of
the-
like out in the woods as well, right?
Yeah, I'm in the woods, so I don't know. It's been pretty good. So I guess on the onset, I just was in the woods a lot. We were building some bridges and stuff. And then I guess summer.
Like
and then
real bridges.
real bridges out of logs.
I don't think I've anyone ever heard heard say the expression building bridges and be like speaking literally. I think that's a first for me.
Yeah, so that was cool. And then I guess the last few months have just been writing and making another recording.
Awesome, because you had an album that came out March
Oh yeah,
March
I
2020.
canceled it. I canceled my tour kind of like the first day when everybody was like, "Okay, this is crazy." I was in Sackville on my way to Montreal, and
Oh
yeah,
my
it
God.
was. I was like, I don't know if I want to be participating in like people moving around right now. So I went home, and then
We lost you there for a minute.
am I breaking up?
You broke up there for a
Did
sec.
you lose me? Okay, shit.
We
Hope it's
will
okay.
we will deal. We will deal. This is part of the joys of living out in the countryside, I guess. we had
Yeah.
a little meeting right
We
before
tried.
we went
It says
live.
my internet.
Yeah. So which internet are we on right now? Are we on the traditionally more stable or the traditionally less stable one?
Traditionally more stable.
Okay. Well, we'll just go with it. It's
So
gonna be what it's gonna be.
maybe
This
I
is
should.
modern life.
That sucks. Yeah, modern life.
But it's the way it
Yeah.
goes. I mean, I think yeah, we did a check
How is
2 days
it?
ago and everything was like smooth as everything. So what are you gonna do
Yeah.
about it? Yeah, what shall we do?
Maybe I should restart or something.
Um well, that's we did that before, right?
I can just play.
Let's just play
Suppose
and keep our fingers crossed. Okay,
it's
everybody.
going.
What was that?
It's looking for networks right now.
Okay, that's maybe a little bit
It's
ominous.
looking for networks for some reason right now.
Um, this is a first to kind of have to deal with this, figure it out on the fly.
I'm back.
You're back.
I'm gonna look at it again. Yeah, it's never done this for me before, so of course it happens right now.
Of course, of course. It's like it just got all excited
They
for
were
the big
messing with the
performance.
power earlier, and maybe now it's all messed up. I don't know, but I'm cutting out like crazy, right?
You're back. You're back right now. So I guess we gotta make a call. It's not searching for networks right now?
It is, but do I keep cutting out?
Nope, not for the last 20 seconds. Let's just do it. Let's just do it.
I'm gonna go for it.
Let's just do it.
You might not even notice, anyways.
I guess we lost Jay. That's what you get for living out in the woods, I guess. Rural internet connection. No, he's back. He's back. Jay. He's back but muted. You want to give us your sound there, Jay?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Mr. Javid Crocker. J is short for Javid, right?
Yeah, it is.
That was amazing.
Did I cut out like for a long
We
time?
lost you. We lost you for like 30 seconds.
Okay, good.
But and there was a couple of little drops, but it was mostly pretty smooth on my end. That was amazing.
Okay,
That
good,
was so
good.
cool.
Thanks, man.
Would you like to tell the folks at home a little bit about what was going on there?
I was just improvising on a sampler and some synthesizers and some VHS.
And yeah, and as I understand it, like as you were explaining it to me on Sunday, so the video, you're kind of like you're processing the video at the same time as well. That wasn't like a pre-made video process,
No,
right?
no, that was all just improvising with everything.
And you're giving us a little
But
tour here.
I'll give you a little tour here. So this is my synthesizer right here. As you can see, it looks pretty intense.
Does it always
That's
look
just
that
how it
blurry?
looks in real life. Like I'm not manipulating the image at all.
Yeah, this is just the normal camera
Yeah.
look.
And then yeah, that's about it.
That's
And then,
everything.
we got some of this going on, you know.
Oh yeah, totally.
And then no, I'll give you a tour here.
Give us a tour. Oh yeah. Okay.
So this is my studio here. This is the front door. Got a big bunch of flowers on the floor. See that?
Could we hear those during the performance?
Yeah, I was gonna bust those out, but I thought maybe not, like for the internet, you know,
Yeah.
just in real life. I got some flowers over there. I don't know if you see those.
I do.
There. I was making a video, but it's not in focus. Hang on. Focus. There.
There we go.
So there's those guys. You want me to turn them on?
Oh, like, what do you mean turn? You're gonna turn the flowers on?
Yeah, I'll turn them on.
Oh my god.
Maybe.
I don't even know what this means. Here we see the crocker in its natural habitat. Whoa.
Maybe they'll move. Maybe they won't.
I think I saw like a gentle, subtle spin.
Sometimes they take a while, but sometimes they are on right away. You never know, you know?
We've had a recommendation of we need some
Okay.
VR smell and touch. Like that's kind of like a
I don't know
complete.
if you want to smell. So I use this kind of stuff.
Oh my
I
god.
like having like knob per functionality on everything. So I
So
can
basically
improvise.
each knob does one specific thing.
Yeah. It controls like parameters inside this stuff. So this is what I've been using forever to make music.
Oh my god. Does it just keep growing and growing?
No, actually, it keeps getting smaller and smaller. It's so and then I'll talk a bit about that after the tour.
For
Okay,
sure.
so and then there's another zone down over there. And then this is like work zone, solder zone, piano.
Piano zone.
I just got this guitar back. Check it out. You see that guy?
Oh yeah.
I love that one. I just got it back.
Because yeah, when we first met many years ago, like maybe even like 12 or 13 years ago at Gus's pub, I think in Halifax, you were playing guitar that night, right? Were you playing
Yeah,
guitar
I
in
was
that?
playing guitar
And
and
like
singing some
so you're sort of like a
songs.
trained jazz guitarist at one point in your life. Would that be a?
I would say I'm still
You're still.
trained. Just hang on, yeah. I would say I'm still a trained jazz guitarist.
It didn't go anywhere.
I try to be,
Yeah.
and
There you are.
And that's what I've been doing actually for the last couple of weeks. Oh yeah, just when there's the nest, so people can I sleep up there sometimes,
Or just watch you work.
Come and yeah, because it's 17 feet tall
Okay.
stones in here, and I just like totally mudded the walls, and then there's some. I don't know if anybody can tell at home like what's going on, but
What do we got there?
this is a computer.
And there's me.
Yeah, there's the VCRs.
Oh yeah, for the
Going
live
into
video
that
editing.
guy.
Okay.
And then there's the Cobra.
I don't know how you keep it all straight in your mind, but I'm glad that you do.
And then check that drum set. When I first moved to Nova Scotia, hang on, my wife Johanna found those drums on the side of the road. Somebody was throwing them away.
Fools. They knew not what they had.
Yeah. So, oh yeah, check that. I got
A little Snowden.
I got like a little stowaway here.
See, I've got a very practical question for you here from Stephen, who wants to know, how does everything cope with the wood stove temperature fluctuations and smoke?
There's not much smoke, but it sucks. All my shit's ruined.
Oh. Is it worth it, though? I think it's worth it from a purely selfish point of view.
Yeah, like, I think it's okay. Like, I have a lot of analog stuff and a lot of digital stuff, but I would like to get a heat pump in here at some point,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know if that's ever going to happen.
You look different right now.
I know, there's...
Something in the air. Someone's hacking our computer and...
Well, he's here right now.
That's
a deep...
Is this a deep fake? Is this what they talk about when they
Yes.
talk about deep fakes?
Yeah, this is a deep fake. I'm actually... if you guys couldn't tell, you know, I'm actually...
Which one is the fake, though?
myself.
Oh my god. Anyway, moving it along. Since we chatted on Sunday, I managed to convince you to set up a Twitch account.
Yeah.
And then you just immediately went live on it as soon as you did that. So is that something you're planning on doing more of? Did you enjoy the experience? Will you be going back?
What was that? I didn't hear. Can you hear me? It's really loud in my headphones. Yeah, it's really loud. My
Just Edward
headphones,
Snowden.
man. Edward Snowden.
Will you Twitch again?
This is what I'm twitching right now.
This is true. Well, anyway, I put the link to your brand new Twitch channel in the video description. So if anybody wants to go and follow Jay,
I
they
don't know.
should.
I think I'm just gonna put some sort of whatever on there. Droning fire. You know. Fox.
I had mainly used my Twitch channel for streaming jigsaw puzzles, so I get behind that.
Yeah. I think that's a pretty cool idea for sure. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I would prefer if people were outside, but not really possible.
They can take their phones outside with them, Jay.
Yeah.
You won't be responsible for keeping them inside. But, I mean, well, maybe you will. I don't know. This is so confusing. Go outside, people. It is really beautiful in Montreal today.
Is it?
But for all of you people, I've come inside.
It's really beautiful here right now as well.
Well, we're gonna say goodbye to Mr. Jay Crocker. But like I say, I've put some links in the video description. So if people want to check out his work, they should go and do that. And every week, for those who don't know, this is by donation. So there is a support link in the video description, so you can donate by Interac or PayPal or credit card if you want to support us, and 50% of the donations go to the guest every week, so please do. And thanks to everyone who has supported already today. But yeah, we're gonna say goodbye to Jay, like appropriately, kind of like as
Thanks so much for
as the
having
video
me,
seems to
Tim.
be cutting out again. It's my pleasure. It is our pleasure.
Turn it on.
Just turn it on. I turn it off again. But I'm gonna keep going.
Turn it off, man.
It's broken. I'm going to play a few more songs, though. I have some requests, so I'm going to keep going.
Those were
but
the first two. The first song you played was really, really beautiful, Tim.
well,
Thank you for that.
There's more to come. Maybe Jay will pop up in the comments. Who knows? Or maybe you'll go outside. You should go outside.
Yeah, but thanks, Tim. It reminded me actually of Gus's pub.
Yes, we are all in Gus's pub in our hearts. So we'll see you later. See you next
Bye.
time, Mr. J.
Thanks, Tim.
As Jay Crocker, everybody. That was amazing. I have no idea how he keeps his brain straight for all of that. I'm going to play a track from the first record called Forgotten, about mortality, I suppose. Good times. But yes, I have a few more requests coming up after that because there's a couple of big anniversaries of some of my favorite albums. So listen out for that. This is Forgotten. Cold hands full on my aching ears. I've not forgotten. You've not forgotten. And take a shot. Breathe in space, slide and slide, sealed away, and cut out words, smoothed in rain. Take a shot. Look around, look around. Cold hands full on my aching ears. I've not forgotten. You've not forgotten. Words, bombs, and anything I want here. I've not forgotten. You've not forgotten. Clay souls trapped behind walls and doors. I've not forgotten. You've not forgotten. Despite for your respite, no way you'd recognize an opening for a fight. You're missing your chance to fight. Your steps to find a new design, to pull you around to see your side. But you can fight fight on. 'Cause you can't last. Cold hands full of my aching ears. I've not forgotten. You've not forgotten. Clay souls are trapped behind walls and doors. I've not forgotten. You've not forgotten. Bones, tapes, and hopes of some better days when I'm not forgotten. No, not forgotten. forgotten. I'm going to switch axes now. I think it's very important to refer to the guitars as axes when playing folk music. I had a request last week from my sister to play a David Bowie song, which I've done some David Bowie before, but this is a cover of a David Bowie song by Seu Jorge. I think that's how you say his name. Brazilian artist. And yeah, there was a kind of collection of these David Bowie covers in Portuguese. Bowie, I still don't know. On the soundtrack to The Life Aquatic, a Wes Anderson film. So this is Life on Mars. Muitas vezes o coração não consegue compreender o que a mente não faz questão, não tem forças para obedecer. Quantos sonhos já destruí e deixei escapar das mãos. Se o futuro sem permitir, so many words. I've got this. Don't worry. Don't panic. Se o futuro sem permitir, não pretendo viver em vão. Meu amor, não estamos sós. Tem um mundo a esperar por nós. No infinito do céu azul, pode ter vida em Marte, então vem cá, me dá sua língua, então vem que eu abraçar você. Seu poder vem do sol, minha medida, meu bem, vamos viver a vida, então vem, senão vou perder quem sou. Vou querer me mudar para uma life on Mars. Muitas vezes o coração não consegue compreender o que a mente não faz questão, nem tem forças para obedecer. Quantos sonhos já destruí e deixei escapar nas mãos. Se o futuro sem permitir, não pretendo viver em vão. Meu amor, não estamos sós. Temos um mundo a esperar por nós. No infinito do céu azul, pode ter vida em Marte, então vem cá, me dá sua língua, então vem, eu quero abraçar você. Seu poder vem do sol, minha medida, meu bem, vamos viver a vida, então vem, senão vou perder quem sou. Vou querer me mudar para uma life on Mars. Seu Jorge. The words in Portuguese have pretty much no correspondence to the words in English, for those who are wondering. Apart from the life on Mars bit. All right. So yeah, there's I'm gonna play 2 more covers here. There's still time for a request or 2 if you want to put one in. I'm also gonna give you a little tour because I like most weeks I get a message from someone saying they don't understand how the donation thing works. So I'm just gonna show you. So what you need to do is, if you're on YouTube, this is a video from a few weeks ago. I forgot my tea this week. I ran out of time. There's Lizzie. But in the video description on YouTube, and it's the same thing in Facebook, if you click on the support button here, it will take you to a page on my website, and you can make, and this is the confusing bit. So the PayPal credit card donations thing, there's a space in there for a username, and that's not your PayPal name. It can be anything. It's just something to identify you to me, but it just has to be one word, no spaces. So you put your thing in there, you put your donation, blah, blah, blah. And also there is the Bandcamp subscription, which is a $5 a month thing, and will get you access to all the back catalog, but also like exclusive things. Like there's an improvisation from this week, some demos. And whenever anything new comes out, you immediately get it. And yeah, there's a track on there right now from the new Spanish EP, which is coming out at the end of April, La Única. So go and have a listen to that, innit? All right. So two albums came out 25 and 30 years ago. I'm going to play a track from the one from 30 years ago, which feels crazy that it's that long ago. But one of the first bands I really got into was REM, and I kind of like, they had many albums out by the time I got into them, so it was sort of a competition between me and my friend Ian to kind of like get hold of all of the albums. But Out of Time came out in 1991, so yeah, 30 years ago, and this is one of my favorite songs from it. But I never learned it properly to play it, so this is a first for me. But this is Half a World Away. Saddest stars I've ever seen turn to a miracle. I lie, my mind is racing, as it always will. My hands tired and my heart aches. I'm half a world away. Here my head is sworn to go it alone. Hold it alone, go it alone, and hold it, go it alone, and hold it alone. Hold this lonely deep-seated hollow. Half a world away. My shoes are gone, my life is spent. I had too much to drink. I didn't think of you. I guess that's all I needed, to go it alone and hold it alone. Go it alone and hold it. Blackbirds backwards, forwards and full, and go home. Oh, this lonely world is wasted. Pathetic eyes and high life, blind to the tide that's turned the sea. The storm came up strong, it shook the trees, it blew away our fear. I couldn't even hear it alone and hold it alone. Go it alone and hold it. Go it alone and hold it alone. And go home. Go it alone and hold it alone. Hold it alone and hold it. Blackbirds backwards, forwards and forwards. And go home. This could be the saddest stars I ever seen. It turned into a miracle. I lie. My mind is racing, as it always will. My hands tired and my heart aches. I'm half a world away. Go home. Half a world away. I think I didn't play that when I first was learning the guitar because it had an F in it and I hated bar chords. I still do. I still find them very hard work. Actually, the cue to play that song, that goes out to David Lander as well, who also loves ye olde REM. The idea actually to play that came up because I'd been seeing some notifications that it was like 30 years since that album came out. But then Abby, who is a regular viewer, also requested a Radiohead song because it's 25 years since The Bends came out, which was also this gigantic album for me. So it's the week of the R artists, REM, Radiohead. Those were the two big ones for me, and it's good because they were very close to each other in the record shop. But yeah, the whole album of The Bends is so incredible. I feel like I've been revisiting of late because, OK Computer was such a kind of creative album, and then they went with Kid A, which was all electronic and just threw everything out the window of what they've been doing up to that point. So somehow The Bends was getting overlooked, at least by me, and then I went back to it. It's like, this is an amazing album. So I'm going to play my favorite song from that, which is another one that I'm already plugged in. There's another one from me from like the 90s where I'd be sitting in my room playing it quietly. This is called Bulletproof. I'm gonna have a little bit extra reverb on this one. Wax me only beside it. It's bulletproof. It's bulletproof. So pay me money and take a shot and fill the hole in me. I could burst a million bubbles. Sorry, did. And bulletproof. Ooh. Yeah, I went hard. I've got an external which we can go directly into. Pretty fun, right? There you go, Dad. That's your RMX put to good use. I am delighted to let you know that next week we have Mr. Michael Fierstack joining us. His album comes out this week, I think. So go and have a listen to that beforehand to get yourself prepared. And yeah, plenty more guests lined up for the next little while as well. We'll be going to Germany the week afterwards. Thank you so much for tuning in. It does, like, I don't know, I say it every week, but I find it hard to kind of like express that it's just like, it's amazing that you are deciding to spend your time watching this. So thank you. There's an infinity of other things that you could be doing with your life, as Jay pointed out, like going outside. But you can do that afterwards in a minute, right? Rammstein was 20 years ago. Don't know if I can make that happen. Yeah, so thank you for that. I'm going to play one more song and then say goodbye. This is Half Awake. And yeah, we'll see you next week for Mr. Michael Fierstack and more. Does it mean something? Because it meant something. Let it go. For a while. But you watch it fighting, and to see if it's surviving. Make a pact let it go. For a while, but you won't see. You're getting hard of hearing. Make a pie, call it dying. More than halfway, cold only to say it's not enough to stay. That was Half Awake. That's it for this week. I'm gonna be back next week. I've decided I'm gonna start getting rid of these videos after a while, so they're gonna only be up for a finite amount of time. If you've missed this and you want to catch it, you can just go back to the start, whether it's on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. And I made public those very first few shows that we did almost a year ago. So if you go on the channel, you can go and watch the first few episodes. But what I'm going to start doing is leaving them up for a month and then bringing them down. Subscribers will still have access to them, but yeah, just to kind of like keep it a little bit more contained. So because I just put those other ones up, I'm going to give you a couple of weeks to dig into those first few, and then I'm going to take those down, and then just kind of like slowly catches up. But yeah, if you want to watch any of the 44 previous shows, get in there. Thanks so much for listening. Thanks for donating. And I'll see you next time.